As I begin, I remember Beyonce's song, If I Were a Boy. I would have rather sung, but I'm a very bad singer. So, if I were a boy, even just for a day, that's what I remember. My journey begins from a typical Nepali Newari family, where I've spent my 12 years of my childhood as a single child in the family. That to a daughter, and my whole journey was something trying to be a son of the family rather than the daughter. That's where things striked. That's where things changed. My dad was an introvert and is an introvert, and he never shared me his feelings. I could never figure out a comfort zone with him or never sat and discussed about anything. I only did all this during my 20s, but I still had complaints of he not coming to my school, he not attending my functions, my programs, or he not being there whenever I needed him because I always saw my mom coming alone, and that hurted me. Well, there came a situation where he had to leave for work to Thailand, and then my all anger, all thoughts about him were like more depressed, and I had more differences with him. As the situation came and he came back to Nepal, there was this differences I could see more. Like, I really felt somewhere in my heart, maybe he wanted a son and I was a daughter. And he used to be so much friendly with my cousin brothers. He used to hang out with them. He used to talk to them, inspire them, not me. And then the picture was more clear for me. And then my hardship began. It began as I started, and I was trying to be like my cousin brothers. I started hanging out with them. I started doing all those activities that they did. I remember going out in the evening from 7 to 8 and just getting lost. And my uncle used to come running, figuring out where I am in the neighborhood. And that would be not like a normal daughter would do. Coming to a phase, मलाई याद छ एउटा टाइम मेरो घर अगाडि चाहिँ एउटा चौरी थियो. Sorry, it is very typical Tapori style, but I've like moved that way. So अगाडि चौरी थियो, so we decided we'll do a barbecue. अहिले barbecue तर त्यो टाइममा मासु पोलेर खानलाई हामी पुरै ट्राई गरिरहेको थियौँ. So try गरिरहेको थियौँ. I thought it would not work at all. I told my brothers too, but they didn't listen to me. Like every brother does. They never listen to their sisters. And हामी यसरी बसिरहेको थियौँ, मासु पोल्न ट्राई गरिरहेको थियौँ. It didn't work. अनि मलाई छेउको ल नानी जा त्यहाँ गएर भट्टीमा मलाई हामी सबैजनालाई सेकुवा किनेर ल्याए, त्यतिखेरसम्म हामी यहाँ मिलाउँछौँ भनेर भन्नुभयो. मैले त्यस्तो साह्रो केही पनि सोचिनँ. It was very normal. Yeah, it was normal. अनि त्यसपछि म गएँ भट्टीमा गएर सेकुवा पनि किनेर ल्याएँ. We ate it, but when my grandmom knew about it, eveningमा यो टाइममा कहाँ गयो भनेर मलाई एकदमै धेरै गाली गर्नुभयो. That struck me then. तर मैले त्यस्तो केही पनि सोचिनँ after that. Life moved on, अझै अगाडि बढिरहेकै थियो. Whenever I used to go to school, I remember I had a very pretty school dress. एकदमै राम्रो check related थियो. Check थियो स्कर्ट चाहिँ. If I worn it अहिले, I would wear it beautifully, कसम. I would wear it एकदमै राम्री चटक्क परेर. तर त्यो टाइममा I would just make a pony out of my hair. I would not care about anything, wear specs and run to school. I would never care about anything. When my friends were so much careful about not playing sports because they might have a very muscular body. But I didn't care. That's why I have this. Well, as we moved ahead in life, my life was just moving in the same phase. After class 10, त्यो सबैको एउटा फेज आउँछ जहाँ चाहिँ सबैजनाले बाइक सिक्छ नि एसएलसीको टाइममा. सो मैले पनि त्यही गरिरहेको थिएँ. तर माइन्डेड स्कुटर पनि मैले कुनै डिओ प्लेजर कुनै स्कुटरमा सिकेँ होइन. I learned it Yamaha YBX-मा चट्ट स्टार्ट गरेर, and I tried to balance it. That's how I learned scooter. That's how I learned riding. As time moved ahead, I was trying to do all those I could do. But I just remembered, like, I just remember and I'd love to share. मेरो यो wrist, that is my left hand, I've broken it for like 5 times. And I did it doing b-boying, skating, and I did everything possible. Where my mom used to be very normal and मैले हात भाँचेछु भनेर फोन गरे भने ए हात भाँचे ठिक छ यस्तो एकदम नर्मल एक्ट गर्न थालिसक्नु भएको थियो. सो यस्तो सिचुएसन भइ नै रहेको थियो. अनि म 11 मा टक्क प्लास्टर लिएर कलेज जाँदै थिएँ. म 11 को एन्डतिर पुगिसकेको थिएँ. अनि द DI इन माई कलेज he knew me since a very long time. So उहाँले चाहिँ त अहिलेसम्म पनि केटी जस्तो भएको छैनस्, 12 मा 11 मा पढ्दाखेरि पनि यस्तो भाँचेको हात लिएर कलेज आउँछस् भनेर भन्नुभयो. म सोचिरहेको थिएँ I was trying to do everything I could do, but I was not close with my dad, not at all. I thought he wanted a son and I was trying to do everything, but things didn't change. यो situation आउँदै गर्दा I was doing and moving ahead in my life. After grade 10, I started my radio journey. I went alone, tried everything that I could. I started my TV journey. I was doing shows. I was hosting a lot of shows and traveling around Nepal, and people started noticing me. When my mom was at her cafe, so we have a cafe as well. Sorry for promoting it, but we have a cafe, and I was just sitting with my mom. Then an aunt came, and then they were just talking around. Then she just noticed me, and she looked at me, and she told me, "Hey, Presca, तिमीलाई देखेर एकदमै खुसी लाग्यो. तिमीले त पुरै छोरी भएर पनि छोराले गर्ने जस्तै काम गर्यो भनेर भन्नुभयो." Was that the answer I was like? Was that the question I was expecting, or was that the question the reason that I was doing all this thing भनेर मलाई स्ट्राइक भयो. मनमा नै सबै कुरा सोच्दा सोच्दै केही दिनमै when my dad was at our cafe, sorry again, when my dad was at our cafe and he was watching television, मेरो ठ्याक्कै सो आइरहेको थियो. सो सो आउँदाखेरि ड्याडले चाहिँ मम त्यही हुनुहुन्थ्यो. सो साथीसँग कुरा गर्दाखेरि सुन्नु भएको थियो. एन्ड मम वाज सो ह्याप्पी टु टेल मी अबाउट दिस. सो माई ड्याड सेड लुकिङ एट द टेलिभिजन स्क्रिन, त्यो मेरो छोरी हो, अनि म उसको लागि एकदमै प्राउड फिल गर्छु. छोरा होस् नहोस्, सी इज डन इट भनेर भन्नुभयो. एन्ड इफ अहिलेसम्म पनि भन्दा आई गेट गुज बम्प्स बिकज द्याट वाज समथिङ भेरी स्पेसल. द्याट वाज समथिङ आई वाज ट्राइङ टु डु लाइक माई होल लाइफ. द्याट मेड मी रियलाइज द्याट माई ड्याड अनि मेरो ड्याडको लागि आई वाज स्टिल हिज लिटल प्रिन्सेस, जसको लागि ही थट आई वुड हेभ इनिसिएटेड समथिङ. आई वुड हेभ लाइक टोल्ड हिम हाउ मच ही वाज इम्पोर्टेन्ट टु मी भनेर. एन्ड टिपिकली ड्याडहरूले त त्यस्तो गर्नुहुन्न भनेर एभ्रिबडी नोज, तर आई सुड हेभ इनिसिएटेड भनेर चाहिँ मलाई त्यतिखेर रियलाइज भयो. एज आई रियलाइज एन्ड आई थट, वाट इफ आई नेभर रियलाइज द्याट? इफ आई नेभर रियलाइज द्याट, मेरो ड्याड र म बिच कहिले पनि डिफरेन्सेस क्लियर नै हुँदैन थियो. मेरो ड्याड मेरो स्टोरीको हिरो कहिले पनि हुनुहुन्न थियो. एन्ड नाउ ही इज. I remember I would never become ever confident like I am today. I would never become as positive as I am today. Or I would never become someone who's achieved as I have achieved today. Alone, standing very independent, and that's what his words made me, or that's what his reaction for the whole life made me. Well, I remember मैले यो सोच्दै गरेको भए मेरो वनको बाघले मलाई खाए पनि नखाए पनि मेरो मनको बाघले चाहिँ मलाई पक्कै पनि खान्थ्यो. And as I end this story of mine that changed my life forever, and that made my dad the superstar, the hero of this story of Presca as well, I remember the song again. If I were a boy, even just for a day. And I say it, I would never want to be a boy, even just for a day. Thank you.